Norma woke up and scratched her head. Her curly hair tangled in her fingers, making her think, "Oh, I wish I was normal." Being at home for so long whilst her school was closed was difficult, because home felt very crowded. Norma had a very big family and no place for peace or quiet. Norma felt either too small, too slow, too quiet, or the wrong shape for her family and wanted to melt into the background. Norma also walked with a limp, as one of her legs was shorter than the other. Sometimes she felt sad that she couldn't keep up with her siblings. "Get out of bed, Norma," called Norma's dad. "I don't want to," answered Norma. "What's wrong?" asked Dad. "Everything's wrong with me because I don't feel very normal today," answered Norma. "What do you mean, normal? There's no such thing as normal," replied Dad, looking puzzled. "Look at me. I'm bald as a bottle. People stare, but I don't mind. It's water off a duck's back. Well, water off a bald head, actually," explained Dad with a chuckle. Norma groaned at his joke, pulling the duvet back over her head. A little while later, her mum called her down. "Norma, Dia's calling you outside." Norma sprung out of bed, crept downstairs and into the garden. Dia was Norma's neighbour and best friend from school. Most days she would be playing with Dia, but right now all she could do was talk to her over the garden fence. Dia was also different, but in a different way to Norma. For a start, Dia wore glasses, had brown skin and straight black hair. She was very chatty and always full of energy. Norma went outside to talk to Dia and found her standing on a chair looking into Norma's garden. "What's the matter, Norma? You look upset," asked Dia. "Today's the problem, because I'm not normal." "What do you mean, not normal?" asked Dia. "I just feel a bit odd, like an alien. None of me makes sense, and I just can't do anything the way everyone else can," explained Norma. "Nothing's normal, Norma. Look how different we are, and we're still best friends," replied Dia. Just then, a football came hurtling over into Norma's garden. 2 beady eyes and a red nose poked over the fence opposite. It was Aaron, Norma's other neighbour. "Ball!" shouted Aaron rudely. Manners," replied Dia. Norma felt a bit nervous, but she walked up to the ball and put one foot on it. Aaron started shouting again. "Give me the ball or I'll—" Dia interrupted. "Just say the magic word." Aaron stopped and mumbled, "Can I have my ball back, please?" "Thank you," said Dia. Norma thought of kicking the ball back. She stared at it, worrying she would mess up and look silly. Norma was so anxious that when she tried to kick the ball, she missed. Aaron started laughing. "She can't even kick." Norma's mum came into the garden. "What's up, ducks? What's all the commotion?" Mum always called everyone duck, and it made Norma and her friends laugh and quack like ducks. "My ball!" shouted Aaron. Mum threw the football back over the fence, and Aaron scampered off. "What's up, duck?" Mum asked Norma. "Nothing," replied Norma. Dia interrupted. "Aaron was rude, and Norma thinks she's not normal, and—" "Okay, thanks, Dia," said Mum, calming Dia. "Okay, duck, tell me what happened," Mum asked Norma. Norma hesitated at first, and then said, "Why can't I be normal?" "What do you mean?" asked Mum. "I can't do anything like everyone else. I can't go anywhere or get any peace and quiet, and I feel like an alien," answered Norma. "I think you feel a little left out when everyone plays together, don't you?" asked Mum. Norma nodded her head. Everyone is different. If we were all the same, the world would be a really boring place, Duck, Mum explained. Norma smiled and gave her a quack. Mum went into the house and called the kids out. Once everyone was out, she made an announcement. Right, this afternoon we're going to have a gentle game of family football in our garden, Mum explained. Mum asked all the big kids to teach all the little ones to learn to play football, and after a while, Norma was getting quite good. The time came for the match in the afternoon. Mum asked Norma if she wanted to play, but she felt nervous. What if I fall over and look silly? She answered. Getting things wrong is very important because it proves you're not afraid of trying, Mum explained. And besides, you've been practicing, she reminded Norma. So you think I can play? Asked Norma. Sure you can, Duck. Don't worry what people think, replied Mum. Mum placed the children into 2 teams and gave the ball to Norma to start the game. OK, Ducks, I want you to play nicely, said Mum to all the kids, who quacked back at her. Quack! Norma didn't worry about everyone watching and kicked the ball to her sister, who took the ball to the end of the garden and scored a goal. Norma felt happy and danced around. Later, Norma was near the goal, so one of her brothers passed her the ball. Suddenly, she felt nervous as she saw her big brother in the goal. He looked menacing as Norma got closer. I'm proud of being me, Norma thought to herself. Still feeling a little nervous, Norma tapped the ball a little to the left and then kicked it with her longer leg. Thwack went the ball and it went flying through the air into the goal. She just scored her first goal. Norma ran to the fence where Dia was watching from her own garden. I did it, said Norma. Dia gave her a big air hug and they jumped up and down in excitement. From that day on, Norma didn't worry about feeling out of place or getting things wrong. She played with her brothers and sisters a lot more, and when she needed some time alone, she came outside and played football. Norma was proud to be who she was because, as everyone says, nothing's normal, Norma.